I'm the big LG Doc Gallows, and you're watching the Wrestling Junkies. Boom.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I'm joined by the podcast dad, Troops. How we doing, bud?
I'm tired. Man. Had to work yesterday, then got a wild hair up my ass and decided to cut my grass, clean my garage, do a shit ton of laundry, and then found out I had to take Maisie to dance at 4. So I'm tired. And then put on a 12-hour workday today. So yeah, no, I'm here. I'm ready to talk some wrestling. I wish we had some better topics to talk about, but this is I think more of a we should celebrate kind of what we had as opposed to what we don't have anymore. We'll talk about that here in a second. But if I can go on a tangent real quick, 2 things. Obviously, happy May the 4th be with you. Throwing that out there. I know you're not a
Fernando got it.
Yes, thank you, Fernando. So at least somebody gets it. You know, Mr. Cincinnati's kind of.
I get the fucking puzzles. Reference. Jesus,
he does puzzles, but he doesn't understand Star Wars.
You're right. I don't.
And then my mom today gave me. It's good. My mom gave me today a blast from the past. She found something that I haven't seen in 20 years. Right?
Hit me.
She's cleaning her basement. It is the first wrestling figure that I ever got.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to see if you can guess. You probably can't, but it's from 1994. And it's a WCW figure.
94 WCW. I'd be remiss if I didn't start with him first. Taskmaster?
No.
Oh, Leon. Love it.
How cool is that? I mean, this is just a blast from the past. A lot of memories came up, and it reminds you, you know, like, man, I have loved this shit for a very long time. And, you know, it was one of those moments today where, like, work has stressed me out. My kids have stressed me out. But, like, wrestling is an escape, and it's so cool that this is from 94, and I just immediately know what it was. And not to be sentimental or anything, but, like, this something that means a lot to me. So it's just really cool, right? It's just that was one of the cool things today. And wrestling's fun. It's an escape. Let it be an escape. And yeah, it's no matter what's going on in life, we can always do something fun.
Very well said, very poignant to kick off the week. And I mean, I think that's kind of a good note because we're going to talk about some, I mean, not necessarily heavy stuff, but like there's a lot of discourse over the last 48 hours about not just the New Day, but kind of overall what, you know, getting an additional insight into the thought process of TKO at this time. And happy May the 4th fact checker. He also gets it as well.
What do you do? What do you do? You don't watch AAA. You don't watch Star Wars. Come on.
You know what I did watch today, though?
Culture yourself. Oh,
you know what? Yes, I did.
Congratulations.
It was phenomenal.
A foot. Congratulations to Rio.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to
Charles Crowley.
Friend of the pod, question mark?
Yes.
Also,
dude, called it.
I know.
And
what was the other one I called? I finally got it right. Karen Noir, the new Progress Men's Champion. Shout out to man like Doris.
What a run.
What a run.
What a run. But, and also that too, yeah. Yeah.
No, that also is very
heartbreaking.
It sucks. Yeah, that's it's not great. If you know, big shout out to Tony Khan. No matter what you feel about him as a booker, as a wrestling person, apparently he has like funded all the medical for Rebel. So big shout out to Tony Khan. I feel like they should have some kind of, and what do I know? But like, if they have some kind of telethon or wrestling show dedicated to her, like that'd be, it means a lot. Like, but shout out to him. Like, again, no matter what you think about him as a booker, as a person, like class act from Tony Khan. Like I can't have any more respect than I have for him right now. Just a good person. Good person.
Yeah, I never know what somebody's going through, and I mean, the entire wrestling world has posted their tributes and thoughts and well wishes to Rebel. It's just unfortunate. But thoughts and prayers to her family in this difficult time for sure.
Yeah. No easy way to transition, but hey guys, follow us on all the socials, Instagram.
That's a whole other conversation, Fernando.
It is. But follow us on X, Twitter, Instagram, like us on Facebook. Please share us on Facebook. But most importantly, please subscribe to the YouTube. It helps us do what we do. Again, I got sappy at the beginning. Wrestling is an escape. I have so much fun in this half hour to 45 minutes that we do 4 days a week. It is kind of just a release. Sometimes we get angry. Sometimes we yell at each other. Not all the time, but sometimes. But subscribe, that helps us grow so we can continue to do some fun shit. Like we have a trip in July.
We do. Scenic City Invitational, the most wonderful time of the year.
Yes, it is. And that's one of those things that we've done this show and we've grown and we've been able to do some cool stuff. And that's one of them. Like I never would have thought I'd get to go to a yearly wrestling tournament, and here we are. And hopefully I get to go to Strong Style soon. Maybe next year. Maybe that's the plan.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Also follow the Main Event Network. We got a lot of fun stuff going on here. Blogs, watch-alongs, food reviews. I think we're doing as well. Anything you can think of, we are doing there at the Main Event Network. Please subscribe. We have is it Labor Day or Memorial Day? What's
Memorial Day? Yeah.
Memorial Day. We have the 24/7, 24-hour stream, 24/7. Sorry, guys, I am exhausted. But we have that stream coming up. Wake Up with the Junkies. I see Mr. Ramsey back there prepping my Eggs Benedict for that show. So I am excited for that.
Dumps like a truck, right?
Have you seen my wife? You know I'm into thick.
We have fun.
You know what I'm doing on Friday?
What are you doing on Friday?
I'm gonna go see Juvenile.
You know what? Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my white ass. Like,
Did you hear Afroman's coming to Megacorp?
Ooh.
It would be disrespectful not to go, right?
I think it would be.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Fernando says to have fun.
All right, let's talk about it.
Yeah. New Day have departed WWE. Mutual agreement to release them from their contracts. It sounds like there was an offer from TKO to restructure their deals that they just signed last fall, I want to say. And instead of re-signing for less money, they have decided to depart after, 20 years for Kofi and at least 15 for X, right? That's just being generous, I feel like.
Yeah, because he came in around the same time Brodus Clay did. So I want to say like WrestleMania 28 or 29. One that was in New York. What was that?
Yeah.
20, was it 29? Twice in a lifetime?
Yeah, 29.
I think he debuted the Raw after that.
Okay.
So, yeah, hell of a run. I know everybody's gonna say shocking, everything like that. Like, I think we need to appreciate what the New Day was.
Yeah.
And the New Day was something that just wasn't supposed to work. I remember seeing them finally get together, and I was like, oh, this could be a fun group. And then they came out, and I was like, this is shit.
Yeah.
And then by hook or by crook, man, they made it work. And they gave us some of the best tag team wrestling in WWE history.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the feuds they had, some of the matches they had. I went back and looked at some of the highlights. Like, you forget some of the matches they had with Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, the Bar, the Usos. Like, that feud alone was great.
That helped legitimize the Usos, and that gave a big step up to what we have seen of them now. It doesn't happen without that transition from the traditional Samoan dance to the day one-ish, but it was that program with the New Day for the titles. First tag team title match to be held inside Hell in a Cell. I mean, that's just, it was unheard of. I mean, this it leveled up everybody involved, and I mean, if Kofi Mania doesn't bring a tear to your eye, I don't know what fucking does.
Well, then you look at the resumes for each guy. I mean, Kofi, 16-time world champion, 16 or 14, I can't remember. But Intercontinental, US, WWE, Big E got the WWE championship. He won the IC. He won the United States. He won the tag team titles. He won Money in the Bank. Xavier Woods, same thing. Won King of the Ring. Unfortunately, didn't get his singles title, but still hell of a could speak with anybody. I mean, you go back and look at their stuff with the Shield, the Wyatts, like anything. They were so entertaining. They were so damn good. And it wasn't supposed to work. They came out of a giant box of cereal at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? That should never work, but it did because it's wrestling and it worked. It was fun.
Well, it's more than that. It's more than that, and this is where the conversation becomes so important. This was about authenticity and representation.
Yep,
they were allowed to be themselves, who are guys that love anime and comic books and video games and what would be seen as traditionally quote unquote nerdy stuff. It has not always been cool to be a black nerd. They made it cool to be yourself. That is, again, it's a level of authenticity and representation that company, we'll see if they ever see it again with the way that the way the wrestling landscape is changing and what it is when it comes to these characters that we're seeing, especially in WWE. I don't think that we're going to see anything as authentic as Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston come ever again. I just don't think so. The impact that they had, not just on professional wrestling, black culture, media as a whole. I mean, Xavier Woods creating an entire channel that WWE could not ignore, so they were forced to bring it into the fold. And as a result of doing that, that has helped them to open these doors to all these other mainstream entertainment mediums. That is because of the New Day. Kofi Kingston having the reputation for the Rumble spots. I mean, shit that you just had never seen somebody do in a wrestling ring during one of the biggest shows and biggest matches of the year. It's hard to ignore that impact, but it all comes down to authenticity, and they remain true to themselves as guys that they have worked for the money that they felt that they earned in that contract they signed last year, and they weren't going to take a pay cut if they were not, what's the justification for that? So this is where the rubber meets the road. And I mean, we see a lot of discourse about people upset that they're leaving. No one knows what they're going to do or when, but I hope to see the same excitement for whatever it is that they do next. Because whether we like it or not, WWE and how they're addressing talent is changing, because we're hearing additional stories of other major names that are being asked to take pay cuts, and some have. And New Day were part of that discussion. They decided not to. So the landscape itself is changing. And as unfortunate as it is, it's just, again, another one of those things of this is corporate WWE now.
Yeah,
it sucks, but these are the facts.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. I would love for you to, because I can't, expand on and kind of give you your platform, let you get on your soapbox. And you mentioned it, like they made it cool to be black and be a nerd. Like it was okay. Like that was one of those things, right? It was such a different character. And I'd love to hear you kind of what that meant for you. Obviously, New Day was beloved, but 2 of the 3 won WWE championships we had, which never happened before.
Yeah.
Like 2 people of color just they don't win WWE championships. As unfortunate as it may be, it just didn't happen. And 2 out of the 3 did, and it was game changing. The New Day was game changing. They will go down. I think when you look at stables of all time, we talk about Mount Rushmore or I can't remember the other term for it, Grandpa or something. What's Punk call it?
Oh, 6 grandparents, I think.
Yeah, like of factions, New Day's up there.
Yeah,
permanently, they have to be. They have to be. It sucks.
And the thing is, it's even more frustrating when we see what the last year looked like for them. They had all the momentum in the world after ditching Big E. Just something you never thought that you would see. And it worked. They got all of the attention that they wanted. And then for whatever reason, I feel like they waited too long for them to come out and explain their actions. And there was not an emphasis enough on the tag team division at the time to make a credible run feel possible for them as heels. You know that they would have knocked it out of the fucking park. They just were never given the opportunity to do it. The creative was for the moment.
They won the titles at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Last year. Like, they won the titles at WrestleMania and nobody remembers. Nobody remembers. Well, but WWE does this now. They're doing it for viral moments. There's never a follow-up. Look at John Cena.
No.
One of the best heel turns we've seen in a long time.
Yep.
Terrible follow-up. That's what this is. It's all just, where the hell's Randy Orton? Like, now we got Gunther challenging for Cody's title. Okay, but like,
and now Jacob Fatu's on the fucking phone.
But like, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. But I think I know who he's on the phone with. Shout out to, and I know you won't love it, but shout out to Northcutt. Did you see that picture I sent you? But of the Usos?
I want to say that I did. I couldn't tell you the exact details of it. I know you sent me something.
It looked like they were wearing Raiders jerseys.
Oh, yeah. That one. Yeah. Because that's what they were wearing night after Mania.
What does Jacob Fatu wear?
Raiders jerseys.
Uh-huh.
No, I know. I mean, that's the thing is I was bracing for that turn, like that night that we're seeing all that after WrestleMania. I'm thinking, something bad's about to go down, and then they pivot to Jacob Fatu. So it's kind of like, okay. I don't hate the idea.
Neither do I. Because we can't just run it back with the Bloodline. We can't.
Yeah. And especially now, if we're hearing these rumors and innuendo about Roman not being advertised for dates in June anymore,
it's not rumors.
Those being, okay, but the reason behind not being advertised, and some camps saying that it is a contractual issue where they're trying to. He's got one of the heftier salaries on the roster. I'm sure if he's not top 3,
he should.
I agree with you.
Like as he should.
I'm just
dude help carry that WWE through COVID.
Yep.
Like, you reward that. The WWE as a whole right now, and I don't want to give TKO any like praise, but at least they're doing it from top down. Like, it's not like, hey, we're asking the New Day to do it, but we're not going to ask our top guys to do it. They asked Roman Reigns to take a pay cut, which is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Mind-blowing. Like,
it's
for what?
This is, but it comes back to what it's been the entire fucking time is that, they were enjoying maximizing these record profits and revenues and, went into quite a bit of debt to acquire and merge with UFC, that they want to dig themselves out of that as quickly as possible. Again, logically, I understand it, but it's it's hard to say when they're going to shoot themselves in the fucking foot, but you can't help but feel like that's coming. And for whatever reason, this is.
Sorry, I'm just going to read the stat real quick. When they have a 22% increase in revenue over the last year, you can't, like, how are you asking people to take pay cuts?
It's not that hard to do.
Like, that's greed. They're becoming greedy. And that's not good. Ask WCW how that went.
Yeah, I know, and I understand it, but whether we like it or not, this is the new normal. I mean, this is how many times have you said it on the show? You know, it's not necessarily made for us, the diehards, anymore. It is meant to be a much more mainstream, digestible product that adapts to current media trends and attention spans. I mean, and Fact Checker's got one here. I saw an interesting take on WWE versus TKO, and that there really is no separation between the two. Yet we as fans tend to refer to them as different entities. I never thought about that, honestly, because when we look, and I'm certainly not somebody that follows a lot of UFC. I mean, I like that it's on Paramount now. So if we have people over here and it's something I can throw on the TV along with anything else that we may be watching, it's like, sure, I'll throw on the fights, but I highly doubt that anybody, certainly MMA fans that I know, aren't necessarily talking about TKO and management structure and board involvement and what is going on. So that, I would have never thought about that, but it is true. I mean, we kind of do look at them as interchangeable entities because it seems like there is much more of an emphasis on trying to turn WWE into, or at least kind of, streamlining it in the way that UFC is. So, excuse me. Fact Checker, the hell of a take there that you found. And it's true. I mean, this is new normal.
Yeah, I think it's just hard for everyone because it's not what we grew up with. This wasn't wrestling. This is wrestling now.
Yeah.
And now that you also have reports about, AEW might be having to find a new TV deal. That sucks.
That is really not fucking good.
That sucks because for those with all the tribalism and whether you watch AEW or not, AEW is so good for the wrestling business.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. It is so good for the wrestling business to have two major companies.
Yes.
Like, think of all those guys right now, guys and girls, that would not have a job. They'd be on the indies. And then you see the ones that are on the indies right now being pushed down even lower. Like that, having two companies is so good.
Yeah. And that's not to say that there's any, and I'm sure you don't mean it by this, but there's nothing bad with working indies. If you leave WWE or decide you want to go to, then, but it is the market is not as saturated on the independents.
Correct.
As a result of having an AEW. That way people are getting looks, through Ring of Honor and AEW dark matches and things of that nature. So it is good.
Something you always say is when we start our show is pull up a seat at the table.
Yeah.
Right. If AEW is not there, a lot of those seats are full, where you have people not being able to break through like they are now. Like we see so many, we've had so many on our show where we see such great wrestling, and I don't know if we would have seen them if everybody in AEW and Ring of Honor were out on the indies. Like there's just less spots. So AEW is not a bad thing at all. Whether you like it or not, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah. And Maria, to answer your question, so this has to do with merger between Warner Brothers Discovery and Paramount that is at this point looking for regulatory approval here in the States. That there is the potential that TV, because they're on their final year of their contract, or there's a little bit of time left on their contract. I think they're saying that they may not pick up the option for next year, I want to say.
Yeah.
And that may force them to have to find a new home that is not HBO Max or TNT, or, depending on if that merger goes through. So that's why there has been and I mean, it's also, I'll just say serendipitous or convenient that Triller is going through its own financial issues, it sounds like, and that's why AEW has pulled their pay-per-views off of there as well, and fast tracking that that My AEW streaming service. So they're trying to get their ducks in a row so that way that there's no disruption in programming, as there is a very real risk of one right now, it sounds like. So that is, that's kind of why the wrestling world right now has been very, very busy over the last 48 hours talking about all these things with, talent contracts and very much the business side of this product right now. And, again, for whether you love AEW, you hate AEW, I don't really give a shit one way or the other. They're good for the industry. So, I'm sure that they'll figure it out. Sounds like there's some other contingency plans in place that could help them, but we'll see what happens. It was a very business heavy weekend for sure.
Yeah. And look, I'm sure AEW will be just fine, right? I think they have enough backing where they'll be okay. It's just the fact that they have to do this, right? It sucks, and it's not going to be easy. So excuse me, I clearly think they will get picked up, but it's just more nonsense in the wrestling world. And like you said, it comes at a very convenient time when you're seeing WWE make all these cuts after making so much revenue last year. It just the word greed is just, it keeps sticking in my mind. I mean, especially when you see what the other, like, the owners are making, it's like,
I mean, when Ari Emanuel's pulling down $65 million a year, Mark Shapiro's making 42, Dwayne pulled in a pretty penny himself, including reimbursement of travel costs, and doesn't do even a fucking fraction of what a member of a board of directors for a publicly traded company should be doing, in my humble opinion. People are going to be a little pissed off when they see some of their favorites, asked to take pay cuts to feed this machine. So, and I mean, again, it's a pain in the ass. So we're even having these conversations. Doesn't sound like they're going away anytime soon. But we can still say, fuck them.
And hey, I don't know if you saw Kofi's tweet today.
I did. Mm-hmm.
Good on Kofi and Xavier. Hey, we know our worth.
Yeah,
we're not.
We've seen it before.
Like, good for them. They stood on their morals, and they stood on. Hey, we know what we bring to the table. If you're not willing to compensate for that, we'll leave, because there's other opportunities.
Yeah.
Will they get paid as much in AEW? I don't know, but
probably.
I bet you they'll have. I don't know if they'll get paid the same salary, but I think they'll have a bigger platform to do up, down. Like, they'll have a bigger platform to do independent shows. Like, they'll have an opportunity, I think, to make the full sum of their money, maybe just not on the contract, but they'll have more freedom to do the stuff that they want to do.
And the thing is,
that's good.
I would also, I mean, this is just speculation. It's not like we're, again, it's been 2 fucking days. These guys get to take all the time in the world to figure out what it is that they want to do next. So but just from an up, down perspective, I don't necessarily see Tony wanting to try to license that as part of, okay, we are going to be in charge of this brand going forward. I don't think that they will, I don't think Creed will let that happen this go round. I don't think. And he shouldn't.
No, but between them and being the elite, like, there's stuff there. Again, if you're not familiar with the New Day, go get familiar. They are one of the greatest factions in WWE history. It's been so much fun to watch them have the same support. Like, you guys have the outrage online. This is probably the biggest one we've seen. Come with the same energy. Because when your favorites leave, when you go support them, that's how you do it, right? I'm trying to find a tweet. Yeah. So I saw that that the show retweeted this. Veda Scott, universally beloved dudes with genuinely groundbreaking pro wrestling careers, now in charge of their own destinies. How freaking rad is that? Again, we should, as much as a negative as this is, let's look at it with glass half full. Like, man, the New Day get to go do whatever the hell they want, and that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah. And Marie, to answer your question, it kind of just depends on the talent. There are some people that have had, great things to say about working with the old man with contracts, others not so much. I mean, it's the thing is, it's all in the eye of the beholder. And it's not like we're privy to these discussions or anything like that. We can only go on stuff that gets leaked and take it with salt and try to interpret them as best as we can. But now it's very much just, this is a corporate machine. This is not a family-owned wrestling promotion that just happened to go global. This is now a publicly traded entity that is all about dollars and cents, and it's run by people that don't necessarily have a background in this industry, but their chief content officer happens to be the liaison between the boardroom and the talent because he did this for 30 fucking years, and again, came up under the McMahon family learning tree. So he fits the best of both worlds. This is just, it's unfortunate, but it sounds like it's the new normal.
And
what's up, Mark? Thanks for doing this, man.
Hello, Mark. Going back to that comment. No, because it took Vince forever to get fully guaranteed contracts, which is why he lost people to WCW. And yes, did that come back to bite WCW? It did. Bad contracting there, but giving fully guaranteed contracts. Bret Hart, ask him how his contract went. The other one is these releases happen. They happened every year.
Yeah.
It's just now more public. It's now, there's more sources. There's more leaks of why. Vince McMahon, no, he was not better with contracts. He was better at keeping the people behind the scenes quieter. Now everything's out there because it's not a family-owned company, like you said. It's a publicly traded company owned by a different parent company. So, yeah, everything's getting out because they have to have it out. So, no, he wasn't. Vince was very good for the wrestling business, but also not so great for the wrestling business. Yep. Very complicated history, but contracts, no. Vince was not that great.
Oh, yeah. No, it's fair. That's fair. And here we are. This is just...
Yeah, it stinks, but again, let's have the positive mindset. New Day get to go out and do whatever the hell they want right now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. It will be a lot of fun. Also, shout out JC Mateo and Tangaloa. So
yeah.
They got released as well. How you mess up Jeff Cobb, no fucking clue, but here we are.
Yeah. Tangaloa, it's kind of one of those surprise he lasted as long as he did.
It was surprised he got signed in the first place, to be honest with you. Nothing against him. Nothing against him at all. We're poking fun, but nothing against him. And it sounds like there's going to be more coming after Backlash. So
yeah,
that stinks too. Sounds like people within WWE think there's like a 50% chance Kyrie's going to be at Backlash. What are your thoughts on that? I would hate that.
I would too, because it's the, like, we saw it work with R-Truth as far as that provoked enough outrage that
did we?
Look, you asked me a question. I just want to answer it.
I cut you off. That's all.
No, you're good, man. No, it's no. I mean, at this point, I feel like, especially when it comes to TKO, it's like, okay, if you guys are making such a big deal of making sure that people know about these releases and wanting to be cutthroat, I don't love the idea of, okay, well, I know we fired you, but can you come back and just do this one last favor for us? There's nothing in it for you. I mean, maybe another, one more payday, but if you're gonna if you're gonna make the cuts, like, that's fine. It's just, it doesn't make any fucking sense to and in fact, yeah, he has to see it to believe it as well. It's just, but the things, and I think that's subjective, because I mean, there was a lot that she brought to that story between Io and Asuka that it is very much a shock. But I don't love the idea of, okay, we can fire you whenever you want, but no, oh yeah, we're gonna have you come back and do this one last thing. You're still fired, but we're gonna, bring you back to. I mean, would you go back to work at your employer 48 hours to 3 days after they let you go? They said, hey, just come do this one thing for us.
And this is not 48 hours or 3 days. This is like 3 weeks.
Yeah. And I mean,
and if she did,
yeah, good on her. I mean, that's the thing is we're never going to get the rationale for why specific talents were released. We're just never going to be privy to that information. So, again, rumor, innuendo, speculation, just kind of reading the tea leaves. But I mean, just again, I don't love the idea of bringing back a released talent just so they can finish up a story. If you wanted to do that, you guys could have waited until after Backlash to let her go.
Yeah, like they could have kept her, finished the story, and then go, hey, like you could have even put it out as a much better PR move of, hey, Kairi Sane and WWE have agreed to parted ways. Yeah. She's going back to Japan.
We wish her the best.
That kind of thing. Instead, it was just released in the middle of the story. Yeah. Now, oh shit, we need to finish the story. Can you come back? Like it's terrible PR. Who is in charge of PR at TKO?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
It's not good.
No, it's not.
It's not good. It's not good. You know what
is
good?
Infuriating is what it is. What's good?
Progress is good. Go watch Progress. You want to talk about
the
great tournament that we just watched?
Charles Crowley, the Iron Man of the weekend. And I know that there's a few people that want to have us do some coverage on that. So, like I said, I don't know if you've gotten to watch the whole show yet, but I want to at least give you some time to watch it, get your thoughts on it. But we're definitely going to break it down in full this week. And if we're lucky, we've reached out to that spectacular twat to see if he's free to come and talk about the win. So stay tuned. And if we're able to make that happen, we'd love to talk to him because, I mean, dude, we've been saying it for a while now. It's looking like a very spectacular year for Charles Crowley. And this is just, again, huge boon. Absolutely grueling day 2 for him.
Yeah. Shout out Giselle Shaw too.
Oh my god,
hell of a showing in the tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, just you look at her side of the bracket and everything that changed and all the everything, but she's just
unflappable. Yeah.
Yep. That's a great way to describe it. Great way to describe it.
Bad bitch, yeah.
All right, let's talk about Raw.
Okay, what do we got?
With the 5 people on the roster we have left. Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu have their contract signing. Sucks as I like this story, but they did introduce the phone. Yeah.
Now all I can think about is the call of that song by the Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
Oba Femi has his open challenge.
Good for him.
Who's answering?
It's a good question. I feel like the first couple of weeks it should be, people lower on the card, not necessarily that was like a low mid card kind of situation.
I don't even know who's left in the
everybody's tied up in the IC title picture.
Shit, just throw them a tag team. Like you don't care about those, so
let's go Otis just for the sake of a guess. Power matchup, but it's like
I'll go
he's
Eric.
Not beating Oba Femi
or Ivar, one of the two.
Okay.
I don't know.
Won't spoil, but it should be a fun match. Okay.
So is it
somebody's reading his Fightful Select?
I have seen the rumor about Bronson Reed. I feel like that'd be too early.
Entirely too early. Let's establish let's get him on a win streak first. Especially with Bronson Reed just coming back and he can still have a major involvement in the Seth Rollins Braun Breaker story. Like, no, let's not do anything to mess with your momentum just to get him in the ring with Oba before you actually have to.
My official guess is Axiom. I don't even know if they're on Raw. Are they on Raw?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Io Sky and Asuka will have a sit down to hash it out.
Somebody's getting misted.
Penta will team with Javon Evans to take on Rusev and Ethan Page.
I like that. Match. I like that.
So Ruca signs her contract officially tonight. And this eras, Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler. We're going to get Finn Balor and JD McDonough.
Okay.
I feel like they've wrestled like the last 3 weeks.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know. Shout out. There's something else on SmackDown. What did I want to talk about? I don't remember. Did you watch it? Did you watch SmackDown?
Yeah, I caught, I want to say the first half of it. Yeah.
Perfect. How'd you feel about Ricky Saints' debut?
Not surprised that his first segment is with Cody. I mean, that kind of can tell. I mean, you can see that from space. But I think that's a good thing because everybody who has been called up so far has interacted with a champion on the brand. Keep it going.
I don't want to say it was a timid reaction, but he did not get like the largest reaction.
He did not.
At all about that?
No, not at all. That's because it's Ricky Saints. I mean, just give him time. Give him time. It's the same thing we said with Danhausen, and they're two different sides of the same coin. They both have exceptional abilities that once crowds endear themselves to them one way or the other, you're either going to get them to cheer you, much like Danhausen has, or you're going to get them to boo you. Ricky Saints knows how to do that with his eyes closed.
Yep.
That'd be fine.
Okay. I'm just making sure. All right. I'm good. You got anything else you wanted to talk about over the weekend? AAA, you did send me a text, said you wanted to watch it now.
Yeah, I seen the Creed brothers get back involved in doing something. I'm very interested in that. Yeah, because Lord knows they need something to do.
It's gonna be a big match.
Remember when we thought Creed brothers versus the New Day was just gonna be like the greatest thing ever? Tear the fucking house down.
I saw a tweet the other day, or it was sent a tweet. See if I can find it so I give the person their kudos. But there it is. Noah Gilbert, shout out. You're getting free pub. What if AEW did a tag team Continental Classic?
Oh fuck yeah! Take my fucking money now.
So here's
Woods and Kofi come in, machine guns. Yeah.
Here's what he has.
Continue.
He has Blue League, the Young Bucks, Rascals, Bang Bang Game, who just returned, Motor City, the Dogs, Gates of Agony.
All right, gold.
And then gold lead, FTR, Jet Speed, New Day, Roddy and O'Reilly, Brodito, and the Death Riders.
Let's go.
Like, where's my wallet?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I mean, I wrote about this on the Scrap last week about Cope and Cage.
Shout out to the Scrap.
Kind of, yes. What I think their plans should be for Wembley, because not a single match has been announced, but one final ladder match where you get Cope and Cage, FTR, the Bucks. I mean, now at this point, if you have a chance to up the chaos by signing the Machine Guns and Woods and Kingston and can throw them all in that ladder match, I mean, that's your marquee attraction right there. I mean, they've sold 20,000+ tickets without advertising a single match. And, and this is entirely subjective, but I personally think that TLC 2 is the greatest one of all time. So 25 years on, one final.
Wow. TLC 2 is your favorite TLC?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. We can debate about that later.
That's fine. It was on the greatest WrestleMania of all time, so
it was.
Yeah,
it was
for a reason.
Yeah, but
obviously they'd have to call it something else if they wanted. But
yeah, but that first one though,
it is fucking iconic. It's iconic, and that I remember, because we weren't ordering the pay-per-views yet then, so you had to wait for the magazines to come out to see the pictures of the event, and it's just like shit, and yeah.
It was so good. It was really short if you go back and watch it. It wasn't that long. The first one, the second one was, but
yeah.
Man, wrestling was fun. It's still fun.
It is still fun.
It's just gotten a little icky.
Times have changed.
We have to adjust.
Yeah.
That's it. and be nice about it.
Yeah.
Bring the energy. If your favorite wrestler has been let go, support them. Up, down.
IWTV, Triller, Hooked on Wrestling, YouTube,
Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yes. There's so many. Highspots.com. I think they've also got some good merch too. Yeah.
Yep. Like there's plenty of ways to continue to support them. If you want to continue to support Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, and not just tweet about it, but follow your action, go support them. That's it. And be nice.
Yeah.
Be nice. I'm looking at you, Mr. Cincinnati.
What did I do? I behaved today. Okay. I was needling you a little bit last week. I admit to doing that. I do.
Well, I caught you off guard.
To doing that.
I caught you off guard early, so we're here.
Started from the bottom. That's gonna do it for us tonight. Podcast Dad. Always a pleasure to see it. What?
You're funny.
Should I have made a Juvenile reference of some kind? Is that what I should have done? You want me to sing Juvenile?
His top song is. So you can sing that right now if you want.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Why not? You can sing that right now.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that.
All right. Don't needle me then. Come on. We made it 46 minutes.
And yes, Mark, exactly. Go to shows, buy merch from them directly, take the picture, be respectful when asking for the picture, but, have a good time.
Yes. Don't take a picture of them in the bathroom.
We got to get GCW tickets also, by the way.
Huh?
GCW.
What about it?
We got to get tickets, by the way.
I thought you said it's in Tulsa. I was like, why do I care that it's in Tulsa?
Why do I care that it's in Tulsa?
That's why I was confused. I'm like, I'm not driving to Tulsa with you.
I'm not driving to Tulsa with me. Or RIP to Spirit Airlines, though.
The real one.
I know. Yeah.
Can't tell you how many flights I had delayed or canceled from that fucking airport. Or airline, sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Let's buy spirit.com. People are crowdfunding to try to buy it back.
No. No. I'm good.
One share, $45. Every member gets to vote, according to the website.
Great.
All right,
set up a GoFundMe for me.
Tell people that Maisie will curse them if they don't give you money.
She will curse you. You have to give her human monies, or she will curse you. I have her. I have a wrestling buddy on the way. I'll be here Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
She's gonna lose her mind. I'm so excited. I love Danhausen. Shout out. See,
Danhausen?
I like Danhausen. Don't comment on TikTok and say I'm an idiot. I like Danhausen. Don't. All right.
Follow us on TikTok though at Junkie Spot.
Thanks for coming to my defense there, partner.
Look, it's. I don't know what you want me to say here, but it's it's fine.
TBD on the show tomorrow. Stay tuned. I gotta go be a dad.
Yeah. And it's Cinco de Mayo. Mr. Ramsey and I are gonna find some margaritas everywhere, chips and queso everywhere.
Stay tuned. We'll let you know.
We should
best way to do that is to follow the socials.
Yep.
X, Instagram, Facebook. If you hit the bell on YouTube when you subscribe, you also know when we go live.
Yeah. Sometimes it's 6:55, sometimes it's 6:53. You know, it's just
it just depends on
if we're feeling
the podcast mom gets home. Because
when we're feeling froggy, we jump.
I don't want to jump anymore. I'm too old to jump. My knees hurt.
Can't argue with that.
And you're like 50, so I can't imagine you.
Yeah, but my face is 28, so you know.
Okay.
Go fuck yourself. This is gonna do it for us, guys. That's a podcast out of Mr. Cincinnati. Thank you so much for joining us on the Wrestling Junkies podcast. Until tomorrow, ? Enjoy those grabs.
28?